Well, you eat right, you exercise, but sometimes there's fat that just will not budge.
That's true.
We've all experienced it. But here's a solution. Eliminate it with CoolSculpting.
Yeah, you can. There's no going under the knife. There's no anesthesia, making it quick and easy and a great way to get ready for swimsuit season, right?
It's coming up quick.
It is.
Today we're speaking with the very first cosmetic surgeon in the Midwest to offer CoolSculpting, Dr. Joel Schlessinger. Welcome back.
Good to see you, doctor.
Great to be here.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
So for those who have not seen us talk about CoolSculpting before, how does it work and where do these fat cells go?
So CoolSculpting is just simply freezing the fat. So what they've done is they've taken a thing that we had for years. I mean, this is so remarkable because this technology could have been done in the 1900s when refrigeration and freezing came along, but it took a mind from Harvard, Dr. Rox Anderson, to think of the fact that if you freeze fat cells, when they melt, they are damaged. So when they're damaged, that ends up leading to the fat getting melted. And when it does that, it's resorbed by the body and it's just eliminated very naturally.
Yeah, and we're taking a look at some of the video here of the actual procedure. Can anything go wrong here? Is there any downside to it?
Absolutely. And that's an important question, Mike, because anything can go wrong in a procedure if it's not done correctly. You know, I liken it to, you could have the fanciest kitchen in the world, you could have the best ingredients in the world, and if the cook isn't good, you're going to have a bad outcome.
Well, that's a good analogy.
That's a very good analogy.
You know, so this procedure is very, very delicate as far as who you choose to do it on, how you choose to do it, and the results can be dramatically different based on what your goals are when you start out, and also the patient's interest, like if they want to have their flanks taken care of or their abdomen, but you don't place the transducer correctly, you could have a vastly different result. There are a lot of people who are getting into this area who are doing these types of procedures who just aren't qualified to do it. You know, if you see a person who's doing this, make sure that they're a physician, a board-certified, preferably dermatologist, plastic surgeon. Make sure that these people have the qualifications, and also make sure that they know how to do it, that they're not just a person who's learned on a weekend course, you know, like how to do liposuction, how to do CoolSculpting in 24 hours. Not a great thing.
That'd be
scary thought.
That's a
scary thought, but we know that we can trust you and you've got all the certifications. Now, there's plenty of other ways to eliminate fat out there. How does CoolSculpting compare to smart lipo or liposuction? Is it better? You
know, that's a great question too. It's not that it's better, it's just different. It's non-invasive. So we still have some people that do those procedures, and the good thing is that we do offer smart lipo, tumescent lipo. So if the area is either too large or inappropriate for it, or they're not one of the candidates for it due to some of the contraindications, we do have that available. So I think that's very good. And I think it's always important to note, even when we're talking about this, that diet and exercise is still very important.
You still need to do that.
We were looking at some of that video, and I think some of the problem areas that people were attacking, the midsection, and then the chin area. Those are probably two of the most common ones. Are there other areas?
Absolutely. The chin area is a new area. It's been around for about 1.5 years that we can do it, and it's fabulous. Absolutely fabulous.
You can see these results here. The before is obviously on the left.
So beautiful.
Oh, wow.
And the abdomen is, of course, an area that so many people, both guys and women, are extraordinarily focused upon, especially at this time of year.
That is a trouble area. The lower stomach is so hard with exercise, with diet. So that looks, I mean, here too, it looks phenomenal.
It's really a dramatic difference in many of these people. The other thing is the muffin top. I think a lot of people tend to see that. And this is so nice because you can go in and 35 minutes later, you're out of there. We have 2 units at our facility, so it's called dual sculpting, and we have the ability to do twice as much area in the same time. So you don't have to spend as long to get the results.
In that last picture we saw dramatic results in the midsection there, but it was only after 2 treatments. Is that typical, or how many treatments do you need?
Yeah, 2 treatments is about the average. Sometimes more, but usually 2 treatments does a fantastic job. People are on their way. They don't have any downtime. That's what is so remarkable, that you can do this and go out to dinner that evening.
So doctor, who would you say is the best candidate for something like CoolSculpting?
I like to say a person who is like 10 to 15% away from their goal weight. So it's not the person who is out of goal weight range at all. 10 to 15%, so maybe 10 to 15 pounds, 20 pounds away from your goal weight, you're in the zone.
Yeah.
Now, sometimes people are at their goal weight, and despite being at their goal weight, they still have issues. And so this is, again, very good. These are people who've done everything right. There's nothing that they haven't tried, and they are still having areas that need treatment.
And like you said, it works best with diet and exercise in conjunction with that. And we've got a special offer this morning that you brought in for Morning Blend viewers. If you're out there, if you just mention the Morning Blend, when you book your treatment, there's $200 off the CoolSculpting when you purchase 2 sessions.
Say that 10 times fast.
Yeah, CoolSculpting, CoolSculpting. It's hard to do. But
hard.
if you purchase, you get $200 off if you purchase those 2 sessions.
That is a fantastic deal. And of course, call them at 402-334-7546 for more information, or visit lovelyskin.com/CoolSculpting.
Yeah, like you said, it takes about 2 sessions, right?
It does.
Yes.
It does. So getting ready for the summer, swimsuit season and all, this is the perfect time. Oh, by the way, those 2 sessions, 1 month apart, so you start today.
Easy. Now is
You're
the
ready
time.
for swimsuit
That's
season.
right. You got it.
Perfect.
Doctor,
Great
have a good
information.
weekend. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.